if anything could surprise all of us in the second season of Loki, is Deadpool's cameo, and this could be closer than we imagine. With the arrival of the X-Men to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, everything will change. Since the acquisition of the Marvel rights from Fox by Disney, we have been eagerly awaiting the arrival of the Merc with a mouth to his new home, the Marvel Shared Universe. Although in other movies we have seen how different versions of our favorite superheroes teamed up to fight and save the multiverse, as happened in the last Spider-Man movie, we have not yet seen the integration of Deadpool into the MCU. But this could be changing. In this video, we will be explaining how Deadpool could appear in the second season of Loki and all the clues that point to this happening. And if you want to know everything related to the Marvel Universe, especially the Loki series and the second season, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Oasis Geek. To understand how Deadpool could appear in the new season of Loki, we must first understand where the Norse god of mischief stands. Loki has become a central character in the MCU. Since his appearance as an antagonist in the Thor films and later in the Avengers films, the character of Loki has evolved from being a hated person by all to becoming one of the most beloved anti-heroes. In the Loki series, we saw how after the events of Endgame, a variant of the God of Mischief is recruited by the Time Variance Authority. Now Loki seems to be on the path of redemption, helping to protect the sacred timeline. But what is the Time Variance Authority, or TVA? This is an organization that monitors and secures a single sacred timeline, thus preventing war or collapse in the multiverse. In the Loki series, we are shown how there are groups and people in charge of regulating time travel, something Deadpool has been doing without anyone stopping him. In Loki's season finale, the TVA is now under new control, after Sylvie killed Who Remains the Good Kang, allowing new timelines to branch out. This leaves many possibilities for the second season, including the opportunity to introduce Deadpool in a way that connects his movies to the MCU. One way Deadpool could appear would be if Loki seeks the help of the Merc with a mouth, as he tries to fix the mess he helped create. With timelines multiplying out of control, he'll need all the help he can get, even from someone as unpredictable as Deadpool. After all, these two are anti-heroes who have been on the side of the villains, and now understand they must fight for the greater good. Deadpool working with Loki could be what the multiverse needs to be saved from the Kang threat. But how might Deadpool appear in this second season? The story could be about how Deadpool is chasing a powerful villain through time. When he encounters Loki, who is trying to repair the sacred timeline. It is possible that not only the universe in which Loki finds himself has been altered by the death of the good Kang, but it is also likely that Deadpool's universe has been negatively affected, and Deadpool is looking for the source of the problem. Perhaps this is what ends up bringing the two characters together. In the Deadpool obtains a time travel device that originally belongs to Cable, a time traveler. This device allows Deadpool to move back and forth in time to correct some mistakes and save his friends. We also saw him traveling to other realities. With the use of that time travel device, he could reach all the way to Loki's universe, and this is an artifact that Deadpool still has in his possession. In the comic book universe, Deadpool has also had adventures that take him through time and between different dimensions, although the circumstances and methods may vary. Sometimes these trips are facilitated by other characters or advanced technology, so it's not so strange to theorize this. Another possibility is that the TVA finally detects Deadpool's alterations to the timeline and pursues him. The scene could start with Deadpool in Deadpool 2, traveling between dimensions, and then the TVA arriving at these locations to repair what Deadpool did. If Deadpool has been time-hopping around causing trouble, as hinted at in the post-credit scenes of Deadpool 2, then the TVA is definitely going to want to stop him. This would put Deadpool in direct conflict with the organization, and potentially Loki as well. Deadpool has modified time as he has pleased, and this will not be foreign to this time war. An epic showdown between Loki and Deadpool is also possible when they finally meet, as they initially didn't trust each other. However, after a fun fight full of stunts and sarcasm, they would realize that they need to cooperate because they have a common enemy, such as a villain being hunted by the TVA. This heroic confrontation would establish a new dynamic between them for future movies, and this is what we should talk about, as a Deadpool movie is currently in the works in which Deadpool will face Wolverine, and this could be the clue that connects it to the Loki series. As we know, in the original Deadpool universe at Fox, there were other versions of Wolverine. Some lost their lives, as in the case of Logan. Others even confronted Deadpool and traveled back in time. It is unlikely that in the main Deadpool universe, there is another version of Wolverine. This new version must be in the MCU, as it would be the way to connect the Deadpool movie with the Disney universe. Understanding this, we realize how Deadpool could get to Wolverine, and the answer is Loki. If Deadpool helps Loki in his temporal and dimensional fight, he could get caught between realities and end up fighting an alternate version of Wolverine. Perhaps the new Deadpool installment will deal with how Deadpool is trying to return to his original universe. Several projects within the Marvel Cinematic Universe, aka MCU, have been sowing the seeds for the introduction of mutants, such as Miss Marvel, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and the recent Spider-Man. The addition of Deadpool could pave the way for the next X-Men movie, establishing a stronger connection between these characters and the established Avengers universe. TVA could offer an explanation as to why mutants have not yet been a prominent presence in the MCU. It is plausible that the TVA has been actively suppressing the X-Men or their antagonists to prevent them from affecting the Avengers universe. This suppression could have been accomplished by manipulating timelines and alternate realities, thus preventing the mutants and their conflicts from intersecting with already known MCU events. Finally, Deadpool and Loki could come together in the future Avengers movies, perhaps in the next upcoming installment known as Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. Loki could become the bridge that connects all these characters, establishing a new and exciting phase in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The union of Deadpool and Loki could serve as an introduction for other characters and groups, such as the X-Men or the Fantastic Four, or even the return of Thanos, but that's a topic for another video. But tell me, what are your thoughts? Would Loki be the best place to introduce Deadpool to the Marvel Cinematic Universe? So if you want to know more about the Marvel Universe and Loki, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You're on the Oasis Geek.